Hello class, welcome to week 6 of marking period 4. This is for the week of Monday, May 25th through Friday, May 29th. This week we are going to do another grammar lesson like we did last week, and you will be working from this one-page document that has links to everything you need. This one page is on My MCPS Classroom and Google Classroom. This week we're going to work on run-on sentences. You'll see from this one pager here that the first thing you will do is watch a Brain Pop video. We have the username and the password here to get into Brain Pop. As you watch the Brain Pop video, you will take notes on the practice sheet handout. So you will open up the practice sheet and you need to make a copy of it. Don't ask for editing requests, just make a copy of it and share it with your Esol teacher. Okay, so you'll watch the video and take notes in the handout. Afterwards, there's some practice activities you can do in there, and then there's a practice on quizzes to give you more practice on identifying run-on sentences and learning how to fix them. Everything is due Friday. Once you've done the practice and the quizzes practice, the handout and the online practice, you should do the quiz, and this is the formative grade. It's a Google form, okay? And then finally, you can check your grades and do missing assignments. We're in week 6. We only have 3 more weeks of school, including this week, before we finish second semester. Okay, so that's the order of what you're doing. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about run-on sentences now. So look at this slide. And there's a little funny comic here where this editor is reading her reporter's article, and she says, "Have you ever heard of a period?" So ask yourself, has your teacher ever said these things to you? That's a run-on sentence, or fix the run-on sentences, or you need punctuation. I know I've said this to students many times. So what does that mean if a teacher says this to you? A run-on sentence is a sentence error caused by running one sentence into another without putting any punctuation in between. So for example, look here at this sentence. We all like grammar. We all love this class. Right here, there's no period or no semicolon or no conjunction connecting them. This is a run-on sentences. We all like grammar is a sentence. It's an independent sentence. We all love this class is an independent sentence, an independent idea. These are 2 complete separate ideas just smushed together in one run-on sentence. You have to fix this. How do you fix it? Well, when you watch the Brain Pop video and you're taking notes, you will take notes on 3 different kinds of run-on sentences and 3 ways to fix it. Okay, so you will learn how to fix them. I'm also going to explain a little bit to you here. So look at this slide. Here's another little slide about run-on sentences. Again, a run-on sentence is 2 or more. Yeah, a run-on sentence could be more than 2. Sometimes students turn work in where it's 3 or 4 or 5 sentences run together. So a run-on sentence is 2 or more sentences that run together as one sentence. Here's an easy example. I like blueberries. I don't like bananas. Okay, how can I fix it? There are 3 different ways you can fix this sentence. Number 1, you can separate them into 2 sentences. I like blueberries, period. I don't like bananas, period. Another way is you can create a compound sentence by using a conjunction. Here are some conjunctions here. Fanboys is a way to remember. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. You need to pick the one that makes sense. I like blueberries, comma, but I don't like bananas. So you can create a compound sentence. You need to use a comma, add a conjunction, and then put the second sentence after. And this will all be explained in the Brain Pop video also. Or number 3, you can separate the sentences with a semicolon. So here's an example. I like blueberries, semicolon, I don't like bananas, period. Okay, so those are 3 ways to fix it. When you watch the Brain Pop video, they will go over the 3. I'm clicking on the wrong thing, sorry. When you watch the Brain Pop video, they will go over the different types of run-on sentences, how to fix them. You're going to get a chance to really practice. As I said, you'll take notes here. You're going to do some practice activities. Part 1, you are going to read you're going to read 4 sentences. I'm sorry, 4 sentences, and you have to decide whether those sentences are run-on or they're correct. Then you will, if it is correct, you're going to explain how you know it's correct. If it's a run-on, you're going to fix it. And we have 2 examples here. Here's an example. The last day of school for seniors was May 15, they will graduate on June 7th in a virtual ceremony. Is this correct or a run-on? It's a run-on because it's 2 sentences combined without the proper conjunction and or punctuation. So I give you 2 ways to fix this sentence here. You can divide it into 2 sentences. The last day of school for seniors was May 15, period. They will graduate on June 7 in a virtual ceremony, period. Another way is the last day of school for seniors was May 15, and they will graduate on June 7 in a virtual ceremony. So there's another example for you to look at here where the example is correct and I explain why. Then you're going to do 4 on your own. And then you're going to have this little email letter that I wrote you. And you need to type in here and correct all the run-on sentences. And I give you a hint, there are many run-on sentences. Some of you, when you did your emails week 4, used run-on sentences. So this is like a similar example of some of the mistakes or run-on sentence errors that Ms. Tran, Ms. Horowitz, and I saw in your emails. So this will be very good writing practice for not only Esol and English, but all of your classes. It really helps you in all of your classes. Okay, that's it for the week. We have our Zoom classes this week. Please look for the announcements sent by your teachers, by Ms. Horowitz, Ms. Tran, or I, about when and where your Zooms are. During the Zoom class, your teacher will go over run-on sentences with you and do some of the practice activities. Some students have been saying, this is hard, I don't know how to do my MCPS classroom, or the work is too hard. The best way to get help is to come to a Zoom class. If you can't come to Zoom, then you should contact your teacher and say, I can't come, tell us why, and ask when you can get help, because I'm sure Ms. Tran, Ms. Horowitz, and I would be willing to do another Zoom or talk to you on the phone or help you make sure that you understand. So that's it. Have a great week.